again, by insisting on certain things that you think are the best possible outcome, you may actually be limiting a much better outcome from happening because you don't really know. You don't really know. You don't really know what the best outcome actually is. The first step in understanding this instruction manual is to know that your physical mind doesn't really know what it thinks it does. Let go. When you surrender, you're not giving up control. You are surrendering to the control you already have.
Hello.
And to you, good day.
Thank you.
Just making sure you're all awake.
So I have a question about getting contact, like maybe the beginnings of contact from ETs.
You mean like this conversation
Like
right now?
Yes, in a sense. I feel
In a
like,
sense, you are having contact with an extraterrestrial in this conversation.
Yes, I find it feels like some beings are trying to get my attention and coming to me in dreams and images in my mind. But the situation is that I find that I'm struggling to pace myself as it's raising fear in me at times.
About what? What do you think is going to happen?
Well, logically, I trust the process, but there are just a lot of fear energy that comes up.
But illogically, you don't.
Well, I guess the specific fear is similar to the ayahuasca analogy you mentioned.
Which means what?
Well, opening myself up to maybe other beings that I'm...
Are you afraid you won't be able to handle it? Is that what you're saying? What are you saying? What are you afraid of? Be specific.
I would say that I'm afraid of being too open to...
What does that mean? Do you have a negative definition of vulnerability instead of a positive one?
The fact that I'm like willing to connect with them, I don't want to open myself up to other negative types of beings.
Why would you? Why would you assume that's automatic? That's a definition. That's a belief. Why would you assume you're not in control of that, not in charge of that? Why would you assume that your intention can be countermanded?
Oh, that's a good question.
Thank you. Yeah. Do you have a good answer?
No, well, just the fear I feel when it gets closer.
You just drove right past the answer. I just gave it to you, drove right past it. It's in your control. What you are worried about is just another way of saying, I might, for some reason I can't imagine, choose something I don't prefer. Why?
I know what you're saying. I'm saying like in the moment when it feels like I'm getting impressions and whatnot, sometimes it raises a lot of fear energy.
And that only happens because you have the definition. You do understand that there's no such thing as an emotion in a vacuum, yes? You can't feel anything if you don't know what the definition is first. If I gave you a word and you had no definition for it and I asked you, well, how do you feel about that? You would go, I don't know, because I don't know what it means. But when I give you the definition, then you go, oh, that's what it means. Yes, now I can feel the emotions coming up, my relationship to it coming up, my beliefs coming up about it. You can't feel anything if you don't have the definition first. So when you say, well, this happens and I feel this, that's fine. But use the feeling. Understand what the feeling is there for. The feeling is there so you can trace it back to what you would have to believe is true in order to generate that feeling. So that if you don't prefer that feeling, you can find out what the definition is that's generating it and change the definition and hence change the feeling.
Okay, I see. How would I go about changing the definition? Because I think my definition is that, well, if I'm going to invite in these beings, then there'll be negative ones that might take the invitation as well.
Yes.
Well,
why would you believe that that has any more likelihood of happening other than what you would prefer? That's a way to start exploring the definition. What is it about that concept that makes it seem more likely than the one that you would prefer? It isn't. It's just another belief system. It's just another kind of an experience. Why would you think it has any more likelihood of manifesting than the one you prefer?
Well, I guess because I've experienced where fearful definitions can play out And
of
I'm
course
kind of aware
they
that I
can.
have them. And
of course they can, but you see now you're going in a circle.
I see.
Because I just explained to you that the only reason you had those experiences is because of what you believed at the time. If you understand what we're saying now and you understand the mechanism we just described to you, why would you assume that that would keep happening?
I see.
Make sense?
Okay, yes.
It's that simple.
Okay.
Don't overcomplicate it. Don't overthink it. It's that simple. When you decide, oh, I get it. The only reason that happened is because I believed it would, and now I understand it's just a belief and I can change it, and that absolutely automatically means that it doesn't necessarily have to happen again. And if it does, then that means I haven't found the belief, and I'll keep looking for it. Because when I do find that negative belief and truly let it go, I understand that by definition that I can't have those negative feelings again because I have to have the definition first. You understand the instructions, in other words, and why they work.
I see. Okay.
Yes?
Thank you very much. That was
You are very
helpful.
welcome.
Yes. I'd love to continue talking to you. I have no other questions. Just want to say thank you for your work, and I've gained a lot from it, so thank you.
We thank you all for your work, because remember, as we have said, you're not a kindergarten class. You're a master class, because it takes real strength to come into a dense reality and transform this degree of darkness into light. You are a graduating master class. Never think of yourselves as being anything less. Give yourselves a hand.
Thank you, sir.
Or if you prefer to think of yourselves as something less, then by all means go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. But that's your choice. We're just giving you our perspective of you. Because we know, not believe, we know the power that you are. We know what you're capable of being, what you're capable of experiencing in your lives. We know who you actually are. Therefore, know thyself.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
First of all, thanks for being here and thanks for doing this. I moved to this country last year, but I came across you in 2010.
All right.
And ever since, you've been a huge effect on my life. And
You have had the huge effect on your life, but we are happy to have made some suggestions that you believed would work for you.
Yes, and by some strange chain of events, I'm here talking to you. I guess
strange.
life is crazy.
Yes,
So,
it
thank
is,
you.
and it's supposed to be.
It is. I'm
Yes.
just experiencing
Otherwise,
it.
synchronicity can't work if life weren't crazy.
You're right.
I know, that's why I said it.
So, first question is, I'm Persian, I'm from Iran.
All right.
And we really cherish our ancient civilization.
Yes.
And one of the most famous one is Sasani. We call them Sasanis.
Yes, we know.
Yeah, and we call those kings back their shahs as well. So I understand
Yes.
your civilization is called Sasani and your
Yes.
star system is called Shah.
Shah, yes.
Is there any
It's not
connection?
an accident.
It's just crazy. Is there any connection? Because
Yes.
they...
It's
Like
not an
how?
accident, I said. There is a connection. It's part of the mystery that some of you need to solve about our relationship to all of you and how far back it actually goes.
It was ended in 1500 years ago, actually.
No, just the part you're aware of. It's still going on as witnessed by this conversation.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. How am I gonna get more information on that? Like, just, except for
Through synchronicity, just as you've gotten more information today through synchronicity.
you're right.
The information will come. Don't push it, don't rush it, it'll come.
Yeah.
There's a reason for the timing in understanding these things. It's part of the bigger picture, but you have suspected and seen a small part of it, and that's good because it gives us a barometer for how close some of you are getting to seeing the bigger picture of your relationship to the stars.
And the symbol of Zoroastrianism is a Farahar, if you know.
Define.
It's a symbol like a bearded man on a wing.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
We don't have beards, though.
I know, but it looks like an Anunnaki figure, Anunnaki lord.
To some degree, yes.
Is that
It is
right?
representative of that, although it isn't exactly the way they used to look, but it is a symbol.
I understand. Okay, my second question is, Bashar, why do I feel so old? Not right now, but since when I was a child, my
Yes.
parents told me, hey, Arash, go play with those kids. I was like, what are you talking about? I'm not going to
Well,
go
because
play.
you came into the life with certain themes that are a little bit, shall we just say, more adult.
And I
You
was
understood
like
that you
8.
didn't necessarily have to experience the typical kind of childhood state of mentality and thought patterns to explore the theme that you chose to explore. And you're seeing this more often. Look around at what children who are 7 and 8 are actually doing now. You will see that they are remembering more of who they are, which is why they feel like old souls.
The problem is...
That's not a problem. Don't define it that way.
I don't know, because...
What's
back
the problem?
I was 8, now I'm 32. I really feel old. Like I'm 70. I'm looking at the horizon, waiting for this to end.
And
I'm not motivated.
I am 157. To me, you are a child. So now do you feel younger?
I don't feel that. I feel really old. I'm not motivated to do anything.
You're not motivated?
No.
Oh, well, that's why you feel old.
Just, yeah.
Because you're not following your passion. As I said, when you don't act on your passion, you're not living. When you're not living, you begin dying.
Yes.
And when you begin dying, you're going to feel old. So why aren't you acting on your passion and living in the moment so that you feel young? Why?
What if my passion is just acquiring knowledge?
Well,
It's
are you
always
really
been-
passionate about it?
Yes, I am.
Well, why doesn't that allow you to feel young when you're doing it?
When I do that, yeah, I do feel young.
Then why
But
don't you
life
keep doing
doesn't-
it?
Just
Why
it
don't you
doesn't
keep
pay
doing
my
it?
bills, you know.
Oh, really? Really? You don't have the imagination to allow the access and compilation of knowledge to pay your bills? Why don't you have the imagination to do that?
Good question.
Thank you. Can you answer it? Do you understand it's possible to think of a way to allow what excites you to pay your bills?
It seems too easy, too good.
It seems too good to be true?
Yes.
Then that's your problem, isn't it? That's the definition that doesn't work for you. Why should that be too good to be true? Why do you believe that?
I don't know. You should work hard for everything.
I'm not saying you won't work, but
No,
remember you
I'm
have a
not-
saying on your planet. A labor of love is not a labor at all. You will be doing all the work you need to do, but it won't feel like work. It won't feel like an effort. But people may look at you and go, wow, he's working really hard, but look at him, he's having so much fun. It won't feel like an effort to you. When you're living in the moment, it doesn't feel like an effort. You just need to live in the moment more, and you'll see.
I know that.
It can
But-
support you. It can. That's what it's designed to do. You're just not letting it because you're holding on to beliefs that don't allow it to show you that it can support you. Let go of those beliefs. Those beliefs are the things that are making you feel old, not what you do that excites you. So let go and you'll feel young again.
I know, because most of my friends call me Grandpa. Here, Grandpa comes again.
All right.
I'm serious.
Well, why not just see it as a sign of affection or a mark that you know a lot of stuff? It doesn't necessarily mean that you actually have to feel old just because someone calls you grandpa. It can be a mark of affection. Can you use your imagination to make it a mark of affection, or are you only going to interpret the word as being old?
No, you're right.
All right. You get to decide what these things mean. So decide in your favor instead of against it.
Okay,
All right?
thank you.
It's up to you. Does that help?
Of course.
All right.
Very quick last question.
Yes.
Have I ever been contacted by some sort of extraterrestrial
Yes.
before the age of 7?
Yes. You just don't remember. But you will.
I do kind of remember. But
Sort of, kind of, but not really. Not all of it. You will.
how? Like, was
Relax. Follow your passion. Everything will be unveiled in timing when you are who you need to be.
Living time, you mean?
Yes. Unless you choose to die by not following your passion.
Yeah.
Then you will miss the opportunities that you've set up for yourself. Remember, the only way you can miss the appointments you've made is by spending your time and energy worrying that you will miss the appointments you made.
That's what I do always. So.
Then just get on with your life, act on your excitement to the best of your ability, let it prove to you that it can support you. It may not support you in the way you think, but it can support you. And just be in the moment so you can feel young and allow yourself to keep all the appointments that you've made, which will happen in perfect timing. No rush, no hurry, here and now.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're awesome.
So are you.
Hello, Tadeo.
Yes, I felt you coming, Nania.
Oh, good. So we're going to go ahead and take our lunch break.
Please then enjoy your nourishment break. We will resume this transmission afterwards. How's it going? Good?
Very good. Thank you. We will reconvene at 2 o'clock.